If you're getting into podcasting in Maine now, you're going to be on the upswing of when more and more Mainers are tuning in to listen.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland, Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Elizabeth Sutherland. I'm president and CEO at Sutherland, Weston Marketing Communications.
And we are busting out our podcast division.
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because in 2024, 67% of Americans listened to a podcast and 47% listened monthly. Those are huge numbers of untapped audience members.
Why the explosion in popularity, do you think?
Podcasting has been growing in popularity over the last decade. And with listeners engaging in commutes, workouts, daily routines, because it's easier than ever to get to a podcast, the hands-free but yet immersive experience that podcasts provide is something that's very attractive.
And the on-demand nature makes it very appealing.
When you want it rather than when it's delivered. You know, there are 4 key reasons why podcasting works as a marketing tool, and one of them is that it creates a deeper, more personal connection with your audience. The format of a podcast, just like this one, can be conversational and can bring you in a level of intimacy that you don't get from a lot of other marketing channels.
What's another thing that podcasting is doing?
It's really allowing you to expand the awareness of your brand, your business. You know, there's an entirely new audience segment that may be available to you because your podcast can be found globally on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Google's podcast service. You can be found anywhere. So the world is your oyster.
And these are all apps on electronic devices we already have in our hands.
Exactly. And podcast listeners are really loyal. They are settling in for a 30, 40-minute episode where they're paying attention. Unlike on social media where, you know, the doom scrolling takes place pretty regularly. So someone may see your post or your ad, but are they going to stick with it long enough to actually remember what you're saying?
That's 3 great reasons to start embracing podcasting. What's the 4th?
Number 4 is actually the very best thing I think about podcasts, is that entire episode of your podcast, that 30-minute, 40-minute episode can be repurposed into multiple content. You can write a blog post, you can have social media clips, you can add it to your email newsletter, you can even create video snippets if you want. Those pieces all add to your total marketing mix.
What's going to happen to the business or the organization that doesn't get on the podcast wagon?
I'm a big believer in making sure that you're not at the tail end of the bell curve. You know what they call the tail end of the bell curve? The laggards. Doesn't that just sound like something you don't want to be? The key really is you want your business to peak at the right time. So if you're getting into podcasting in Maine now, you're going to be on the upswing of when more and more Mainers are tuning in to listen.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.